I also got married. No, really, I got married. I actually got married in the morning. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then please make sure you press subscribe to see more of me. My name is Amina, for those of you that don't know, and I am an education enthusiast, and I also love everything about being creative and have anything to do with photography, filmmaking, travel. I also dabble into a little bit into fashion and lifestyle here and there. So if you do want to see more from me, then please make sure that you press the subscribe button. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about two things. So firstly, my YouTube NextUp experience, which was amazing, and I can't believe that I haven't spoken about it yet. But I was waiting for my goodies to arrive. And in the second part, I'll be talking about my goodies. YouTube was kind enough to give me some money to spend in order to upgrade my equipment, which I desperately needed to do. And I bought these things, and I'll be going through what I bought and why I chose them and how I got the money in the first place. So I'll leave timestamps down below if you want to go straight to see what I bought. But if you want to hear more about my YouTube NextUp experience and how I spent a week at the YouTube space in London with 20 other creators and how I got picked, then keep on watching. I was one of 20 creators to be selected from France, Germany and the UK as women who are upcoming and women who are doing different things on YouTube. This year they had 3 special editions. YouTube WomenToWatch, which was held in London. Also had YouTube Latino, which was held I think in Los Angeles, and they also had YouTube Black, which is held in New York. I was luckily selected for the YouTube WomenToWatch, which I was super excited about. I really didn't think I would get it. To write like short essays about what we want to do in the future with our channel and what we see in our channel for women in the future and things like that. So I really didn't think I was gonna get it, and when I saw the email I was over the moon and I was so excited. I met 20 other amazing creators on YouTube. I'm gonna leave the blog down below where it tells you who all the creators are, but they were honestly some of the nicest people that I've ever met, and they were all so inspiring and so creative, and we learned so much from each other, and we've also planned to collaborate in the future. The first couple of days were kind of getting to know everyone and meeting everyone and finding out what we've been doing and why we're on YouTube and what we want to do in the future. We also did some improv exercises just to get us to kind of loosen up and just to get us to kind of not feel so uptight and just to say yes to everything. Just to get rid of our inhibitions and just to kind of be more free and let go of the things that are holding us back.
Yeah, you a drop.
I also got married. No, really, I got married. I actually got married in the morning. So I went to I've already had my Islamic nikah ceremony, but I hadn't had my legal civil ceremony yet. Was waiting 10 months for the earliest date, and it happened to be when the NextUp camp was. So I just had to go in the morning and go and get married and then come to the YouTube camp. So that was fun. When I got back, they got me a cake alongside 2 other YouTubers who had also got married, which was really sweet. So yeah, that was funny. I got married. Yeah, I got married, guys. We also had really specific and detailed workshops on audio, lighting, and the different kind of camera equipment that you might want to purchase or use in the YouTube space in the future. So we learned a lot about audio and what kind of microphones are best depending on where you're shooting, what type of environment you're going to be in, and what kind of sound you want to achieve, which is really important for kind of the best quality production that you want to have. We also learned about lighting, and because of this I have upgraded my lighting, and I will be showing you. I've got like these beautiful soft boxes right now, and I didn't have them before, and it meant that my lighting was kind of coming in and out a lot, and I hope that you can realize the difference in the quality. We also learned a lot about 3-point lighting, so if you have your subject in this place, being able to light from the right directions in order to stop shadows, in order to prevent kind of darkness in certain places. We learned all about that as well, and although I haven't quite got the 3-point lighting yet, it is nice to be able to learn from experts who are qualified to teach us about this. Lighting can be very impactful and can really differentiate between the kind of mood or tone that you're going for in your videos. So again, we learned about the different kinds of lights in terms of color, saturation, how to color correct when editing, type of bulb you should buy, like tungsten. Those are words that I had never heard of before, tungsten. First couple of days we also did loads of activities, just kind of bonding activities to get to know the other creators. And we did a few things. We went out to restaurants in the evening. We also went to an escape room, which was really fun. I had never been to one. I've always wanted to, but I've kind of always been a bit scared about them. Like, I just feel like you're locked in a room. But it was actually really fun. I think it was probably because it was a science related one. It was about you were locked in this like laboratory, and you had to figure out a code, and there's lots of maths and science, so that's probably why I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy getting to know the other creators as well in that format. On the third day we had a few speakers come in the morning. There were kind of keynote speakers.
Christina Wire is the Vice President of Global Operations at YouTube and is really the definition of a successful leader.
Like, if you like something, say it. Because people who like things just go, I really like this, and then move on. People who hate things go, I hate you. Where people who like things, we need more people to say, oh, I really like that. That's really good. But that is much less common. And even if it wasn't, you would still only hear the bad things because you've been conditioned to only focus on things.
And the second person that we had was another amazing speaker, and it was an MP, Jessica Phillips. Very real, very outspoken, and I really did like her style, and I think probably all of us really connected to her and really enjoyed what she was saying to us and the kind of motivation she was giving us. Especially working in the House of Commons, she's surrounded by old men, and a lot of them have very kind of traditional views. To be able to be in that environment and to stand up for herself and to stand up for other women and other minorities, it was very inspiring for us to listen to her and to see the battles that she was constantly trying to break for the next generation and for herself as well. She actually kindly gifted us with her book, which is called Every Woman, and I highly recommend it. I've almost finished reading it and it's been so inspirational. Like, I really can't put it down. She really talks about everything that she believes in, everything that she's gone through, the women that are in her life who are inspiring and why they're inspiring, and the things they've done and what she wants to do. Anyone that wants to work in Parliament, I definitely recommend you to read this book because it gives you a very good idea of what your experience might be like. So for the last days, we were given a task in our small group to produce our own 3-minute film. We brainstormed a lot and we ended up going for something to do with female empowerment. We wanted to produce a short film that showed the diversity of women in the world, breaking stereotypes through their hobbies and through their profession. We also wanted to show that women working together is empowering, and that YouTube has given us a platform to be able to do that. We really threw ourselves into the deep end. Now when I say into the deep end, I mean like the deepest of the deep end. We decided to produce our little movie using a Ronin, a DJI Ronin. Now if any of you have used a Ronin, you'll know how heavy and how complex it is, but you have to like balance this DSLR into this frame, and you have to stabilize it by balancing it. So that in itself took some time, like half an hour just to balance it. And then once it's stabilized, you have to hold it up to film. And so it really works. Like, that is what you call an arm workout, a shoulder workout. We really wanted to challenge ourselves because we knew that we wouldn't be able to use this equipment outside of YouTube. It really gave us such a beautiful, smooth video quality, and it was honestly probably one of the highlights. One of the purchases that I've made is because of using that DJI Ronin. So
I'm a doctor. We're both
a professor. Well, yeah. I just needed like a professor hat.
A hat?
Yeah.
You look cool though. You look like you could be like in Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm supposed to go for a lab kind of look, but we didn't have that. So.
Yeah. So we went for professor instead.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey. And she's a man. We made the film, and then we had a film screening where we watched each other's films. So heartwarming, also very emotional to see how far we've come over just a couple of days, and how much we've bonded as well over just a couple of days. And it was really sad to know that this was kind of the end of the camp and we were not going to see each other again in that capacity.
Like earlier in the week, like hate comments, especially targeted to women. I think all of us in the group, I can't look at you. Get me emotional. All of us have kind of like felt like just stupid comments about things that aren't even, you spent like 6 days editing a video and someone's like,
time we had a mentor who was an expert in filming and audio and all sorts of things. So he actually taught us how to use Premiere. So of all of us, only one person had used Premiere and the rest of us used Final Cut Pro when editing our own videos. But we decided to edit with Premiere, which I don't know whether that was daring, but it was daring because we had only a few hours to edit, and we're there trying to figure out a whole new software. Now Premiere is not the easiest thing to edit with, so we had to figure that out, which was a struggle within itself. I feel like I learned a lot about Premiere, and I am thinking of buying an Adobe package of Premiere, Photoshop and everything else, because I don't know, I feel like people say that Premiere is a bit better, but Final Cut Pro is more intuitive, I think. Maybe it's because I know how to use it, I don't know. But we did some editing, and that was really nice to be able to learn more about how to edit and how to add audio into your editing. We also got personalized Levi jackets, which apparently this is the first year that they did. They usually give, I think, just normal jumpers, like normal hoodies, but they gave us Levi's. As if I hadn't graduated enough times in my life, I graduated again. So I graduated from the boot camp, and we had the hats and we had cake, and we had face and cupcakes, and it was just really actually quite emotional. People were crying, and it was really sad, I think, because we had bonded so much, and we'd been with each other from like 8 AM in the morning. Those that weren't from London stayed in hotels, I stayed at home, but people had been in hotels with each other and had done everything with each other for like the past couple of days or more, and then we had to just like go, and it just felt a bit like, oh, that's sad. It's a really nice community to have been introduced to and to have worked with so closely. I was also given some money to spend by YouTube on camera equipment and upgrading our equipment. So we were given about almost £2,000, and we were given free reins. Finally, I've been able to pick out a few things, and I thought I would show you exactly what I got for those that are interested in maybe starting their own channel or want to know what best to get, because I did a lot of research. The first thing I got is this tripod. So I got the Manfrotto B3 Live tripod kit. So the actual tripod I'm using right now, because like I said, I don't have a tripod, so I had to use it. But this is what it looks like. So this one has a fluid head, which means that the ball where you control the movement of the camera is kind of circular. It moves quite smoothly and doesn't kind of jag as you move it. The next thing I got, a microphone. So this is actually in here because I can't use it on my G7X just yet. But I got the Rode microphone. Again, I didn't know about any of these brands before I went to the YouTube NextUp Bootcamp. I hadn't heard about anything because I'm not a proper YouTuber. It produces some of the best microphones out there, so I ended up going with the Rode Video Mic Pro, and I also got the dead cat with it as well, just to stop wind sounds and things like that. But I doubt I'm gonna really go out with it, but if I do, then I guess it'll be useful. It will upgrade my sound, hopefully. I don't think my sound is too bad, but this will give me a clean sound, so I'm really excited to be able to use this in my next videos. The next thing I bought, which is actually something really fun, and it's not really for my YouTube channel, but I think it's just more for my personal. I just wanted something that was fun and something I could play with, and I actually got this I got this DJI Osmo Mobile 2. This is inspired by my use of the Ronin during the YouTube bootcamp, and it's actually a stabilizer, but it's for a mobile phone. Out of the box, it looks like this. So this is what it looks like, and so you place your phone inside here, and then you put it on, and it has a motor, so it stabilizes your phone, and it's like a selfie stick, except it's very smooth. It can follow you wherever you are, so you don't actually have to move it. It can follow your face. But then you also have a joystick over here as well, so you don't actually have to touch the phone at all. You can control it completely from the joystick, which is really cool. And yeah, so it is a little bit technical. You have to spend a couple of minutes balancing your iPhone or your phone onto here. And once you've done that, the motor does the rest of the job, so it's really handy. I'll actually link a video down below of a guy on YouTube that used it to film a vlog in Dubai, and it was such a beautiful video. He has the iPhone X, so the quality of the camera is obviously much better, but in terms of like how smooth this allowed the video to be, it was really impressive. So this is my new baby, and it's my new camera. I'm going to be upgrading all my videos on YouTube. It's the Canon 80D, and I did quite a bit of research, and I kind of wanted something that wasn't going to spend all the money that I had, because I didn't want to get like other things, but I also wanted something that I knew was going to be durable, high quality, give me really good video, and something that I know that I would use outside of YouTube as well. And I did a lot of research with my brother, who's also a kind of photography enthusiast, and he recommended this. It has a flip screen on the side like that. I also got the kit lens. This is 18 to 55 millimeters. So I mean, it isn't the best lens in the world, but in terms of like just recording my YouTube videos at home and taking photos generally, I think it will do the job. I'm really lucky that I was able to get this. Thank you to YouTube for that. It's kind of umming and ahhing between this camera, the A2D, and also between mirrorless cameras. So for those of you that know about like photography and stuff, like mirrorless cameras have really come into the photography world as of late, and they are more compact, so they are a bit smaller because they don't have the mirror in the middle, so they are a bit more compact, and they do also give you the flexibility of changing the lens, so you are able to have a variety of different kind of photography. Can't wait to start using them and to start producing some good content for you guys. I do have a new schedule which I am going to adhere to. I do adhere to anything that I say, so I'm going to have a new schedule, and my new videos will be coming out every single Thursday. So every Thursday at 4 p.m. UK time, so 4 p.m. GMT, I will have a video every single Thursday, 100% sure. It'll be something to do with education, jobs, postgraduate, interview, revision, anything along those lines, studying, equipment, just anything to do with education, academia, school, anything along those lines. There's a huge range of topics that I can touch upon, working, jobs, careers, things like that. That will be on Thursday, so there'll be a video every Thursday to do with that. So please make sure that you keep your bell button on to get notified when I do post a video. And then my second video will be on a Monday. Now that video will be about anything else. I am a multifaceted person, so I don't only enjoy the education and the academic life, but I also do enjoy fashion, and I also enjoy being creative, and I enjoy traveling, and I enjoy going around London and vlogging, and I enjoy lots of other things. So I definitely want to be posting other things as well. So on Monday you will have something different. So it might be a Q&A, it might be a fashion video, it might be a lookbook. I know that I have a lot of you that are following me for education because of my PhD vlogs, and I feel like that is what I'm most passionate about. So that will be a video every single Thursday. So I hope that really clears up any questions about schedule, because I really have wanted one for a long time, but I didn't really know when the best day was. And also don't forget to follow me on social media. So Instagram is simply_Amina, and Twitter is I am in a place. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for just being so supportive and always commenting on my videos. And thank you to YouTube for my goodies. I'm so appreciative of the fact that they are supporting me and that they recognize me no matter how small I am. It really says a lot about their interest. Spoken way too much for my daily quota, so I will see you guys in my next video, and have a great day. Bye.